I done gave you all the information that you need, man. This is my property. You don't need none of you. Why you need to know my dog's name?
That one's Mercedes over there.
I don't know. Why do you need to know my dog's name? If you already know my dog's name, then why are you asking me what my dog's names are?
I don't know your dog's name.
This is their right, even if you hate it, even if you're like, get the hell out of here. I don't like you recording me and my duty or this place over here that I'm working at. But you know what? At the end of the day, this is America, and we are the press, we the people. So that's why we're out here, guys. All right.
Welcome to Mr. Rights, where your rights matter, and the truth always stands with you. Every day we uncover how the law works outside the courtroom, where real encounters happen. From ID refusal to unlawful stops, we break it down so you know your power. No hype, just your rights, real cases, and real knowledge. Hit subscribe, because knowing is the first step to standing your ground.
How's it going? Man, that's what y'all still doing on my property. It's a sign that says no trespassing. So how may I assist y'all?
Just need to get your name, please.
Ma'am, did you already call me by my name?
Is that your name, Jamal Ward?
I answer no questions.
Okay. I need to know your dog's names and information of them.
Ma'am? You need to know my dog's name and information of them?
Yeah.
Why would you need to know that?
Every animal we come in contact with, we need their name, their
You
age.
haven't came in contact with my animal, ma'am. My animal's not loose.
We're here about a call for barking.
My animals are not loose. Y'all have not came in contact with my animals.
Okay.
What had happened is, sir, somebody had called to complain that your dogs are barking all day. So we just want to...
Do you hear? Hold on. Listen.
Go ahead.
Y'all hear that?
Yes.
Okay, that's somebody else's dog barking all day too, right?
Right, but...
Okay, well listen to me. I answer no questions, and I would like for y'all to leave my property, okay? That's about as far as we could take this here today. I'd like for y'all to leave my property, and...
You own the house? You're the homeowner?
Once again, I answer no questions, but I would like for y'all to leave my property. Thank you again.
Okay, so anytime a dog is outside for more than an hour, they do need a doghouse present? Are we able
All of
to
my
see
dogs
that the
have doghouse.
everything?
You're not coming in my backyard. No.
Okay, so how can we fix this?
Well, if you could look through that gate right there, you can see the doghouse right there. You can see the doghouse inside the fence that's built. So, you know, if that can help you, but other than that right there, I answer no questions, and also as well.
Is a water bucket present?
You can look through that. You can look through that little hole right there. The fence is broken. I have no problem with that, but other than that, I need y'all to leave.
Okay, well, we have to finish this call out before we can leave, so we need to ask you a few questions. Are you able to cooperate?
I'm going to remain silent. Okay.
Okay, let's look really quick. I guess we'll have to look up and see who owns the house.
Might I go that way as well? Excuse me.
Yeah.
Where's the doghouse at?
Oh, that's right there.
Hey, excuse me. Let me show you. Excuse me.
What's this one's name?
I'm not giving you my dog's name. You don't need to know my dog's name. But it's a doghouse right there, water bucket right there, and another water bucket right there as well for these two.
Okay, is this dog friendly?
He's a puppy. Now, I didn't say you could come on my property and take pictures of my dogs.
Well, I have to prove that you have the things that you're saying you have, so that we put in a call for you.
Okay, well, thank y'all again.
Okay, and there's another dog over there.
Answer no questions once again, man.
Well, we need to complete the call, so we need this information. So we have to come out until we complete it. You guys, you're not able to give any information?
I done gave you all the information that you need, man. This is my property. You don't need none of you. Why you need to know my dog's name?
That one's Mercedes over there.
I don't know. Why do you need to know my dog's name? If you already know my dog's name, then why are you asking me what my dog's names are?
I don't know your dog's. That's why I'm asking.
You just said that was over there named Mercedes.
I was asking if that's what was Mercedes.
Yeah, you're right. So you should happen to know my dog's name then, right?
Can I talk to you over to the side for a minute?
Yeah, what's your name and your badge number? Your shield number?
Gray.
What's your shield number?
4107.
Okay.
We can talk over just a minute. So, I don't know the whole scoop of what we just got caught out here.
Yeah.
With these guys, okay? I guess, like I said, there was a complaint about a barking dog. I don't think they're here to like try to take your dogs or anything like that. It's just part of their job. They got to make sure the dogs got food, water, and shelter. I don't think anybody's trying to give you beef or a hard time. If you cooperate with them, I'd appreciate it. We can get out of here pretty quick, but.
Oh well, I'm not gonna.
I mean,
it's other. I'm ready for y'all. It's all for y'all to go. Really, you know.
okay.
Other than that, I don't answer no questions, and my dogs they're taken real care of, and other dogs in the neighborhood bark as well. So maybe y'all should go over there as well and go knock on their door and talk to them about their dogs barking as well.
Yeah, we received a complaint. If you're interested in finding out who did that, you can fill a FOIA form out at the shelter at 616 North Spring Street.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
Y'all have a good one. I wish I could turn my camera around. Y'all, so do they know my dog's names or do they know my dog's name?
Thank you for watching the video up to this point. On a quiet morning in a typical American neighborhood, a homeowner firmly stood his ground to protect his privacy when confronted by animal control officers and police on his own property without a warrant or clear violation. Despite no unlawful conduct, authorities demanded information about his pets. The key lesson here? Do not open the gate. Do not answer questions. Record everything and assert your legal rights. Now let's move on to the second video, where simply standing on a public sidewalk was enough to provoke threats and confrontation.
Trying to get pictures of
anything my eyes can see. Homeland Security threat level. Not.
So what are you taking pictures of?
You now.
We're eating it now. What if I don't want my picture taken?
Well, you're in public.
So, doesn't mean it gives you the right to take my picture.
Sure does.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
I have a right.
Have you read this?
Yeah, I've practiced it quite a bit of times.
Have you? All right, cool. Can you do me a favor?
What's that?
And read it some more?
Yeah.
Because you need to understand your First Amendment.
Yeah, there's certain.
What's the First Amendment say? Have you read it so much? What's the First Amendment say? I'm waiting.
You're gonna wait,
Oh, yeah?
because I'm not here for a quiz.
Well, then
I'm here doing my job.
Well, go do your job. We'll get what we need.
We'll
and
do
then
your
be
job.
on.
I'm doing my job. And we'll go from there.
What is your job?
You see it.
Who are you working for? That's not a legal press pass.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Who assigns press passes?
Who did you get this pass from? Looks like a handmade press
Well,
to me.
I was born in the U.S., so therefore that gives me the right.
Oh, just to take pictures of somebody else's property?
Yeah. Yeah.
So where's that say in the Constitution?
It's under the First Amendment. It's called the freedom of press.
Okay.
Yeah, they are. I think you're masking on.
Well, why are you shaking then?
Why am I shaking? I'm not shaking. Why are you bothering us on public property?
First of all, you're not on public property.
We are on public property.
What is a sidewalk?
What's a sidewalk?
Depends on where you're at.
What's the easement called?
You got 15 feet of easement, but the
From
problem
that
of it
center
is,
line.
it's not to take pictures of what I'm
Sure
doing.
it does.
The First Amendment doesn't protect dealers. It gives us the right to record here, right?
It doesn't give you the right to record here.
Yeah,
Sure it does.
What are you? CCP? You Chinese? The Communist Party?
Communist, so
Yeah.
I've served my country,
So
so
are
you're
you-
telling
are
me?
you
You're a
licensed?
pogue then, aren't you?
You licensed
Pogue.
to interact with the public outside the facility?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Are you licensed to interact with the public
why
outside
are
of
you
your
out here?
property?
What's going on?
Oh, they're up here taking pictures.
Hey, you know you doing it, right?
You know you're so missing.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Supervisor,
Yeah, y'all ain't
know
gonna
that.
surround me. That ain't gonna happen.
Huh?
Supervisor called us here.
Well, you probably should call him back and be like, hey, bro, I'm not too clear on the First Amendment. Maybe I need some help. You mind coming down?
Yeah, I might need to restudy that.
So what's the issue? Why are you guys here?
Ask him. I don't know. We're just recording, brother.
Yeah, we're just taking some pictures.
No, I mean, like, why are you
Working on
did you
stories.
get a hold of him coming here, or
Huh?
did you just show up?
Oh.
No, we just showed up.
Okay, that's why he said because of him that was.
Yeah,
weird.
but he's being kind of rude, but he could be like, hey, bro.
we might push
Yeah.
off the grass
Yeah.
a little bit.
I got you.
Oh, yeah, I'm
I ain't gonna block.
Yeah,
We ain't
just
gonna
don't wanna-
block.
Anybody get hit? I'm not trying to be aggressive to you guys.
That's fine.
We're good.
If you have questions, you can go ahead and ask him. Maybe we can help you here.
Yeah.
10 more. We'll be over there.
So what draws you to this area? What's the problem?
There's no problem. Maybe just with the first dude that came out, kind of like he probably needs retrained a little bit.
Well, he's just trying to do his job. You know, you're
That's
not
fine.
supposed to-
There's a way you can do it though.
Yeah, there's a way to be a little nicer. I mean,
Yeah, so we're recording, right? This is America. This is public, right? Obviously, back there, we're not going to go back there, okay? So, freedom of the press, the First Amendment, it's not just freedom of speech, right? There's too much fake news BS going around nowadays. This is our news. We are the press. So we're just exercising our rights, taken here. You know, if he doesn't know the First Amendment, maybe he just knows freedom of speech. There's five basic topics in the First Amendment alone. So maybe, you know, we could learn that and understand, hey, you know what? This is my job over here behind this, because this is the property that I'm supposed to. These guys are outside of it on public. They're perfectly allowed to record.
you guys got no weapons or anything on you, right?
I don't answer questions.
All right.
And no, not to be mean or anything, but what's that say on there? Security? Yeah, you ain't a cop, so I wouldn't even answer your questions to begin with.
Well, I'm not trying to.
I understand.
I know,
you
but
might
I'm
wanna feel safe,
not
but-
trying to be, you know, a rude or a dick, but you're security.
But yeah,
man.
another thing too, I understand you might want to feel you want to be as safe as you can. However, we all have one arm here. For one, there's multiple of you on both sides of us. I think you're solid, man. You don't got nothing to worry about,
Y'all
bro.
got guns. None of us do.
We're not being aggressive towards you. We're, you know,
Yeah.
trying to
No,
figure out what you're doing.
You're being fine.
all right.
This guy, on
He
the other
just
hand, he came out
Yeah,
really
he came out
aggressive.
hot-headed,
He's
man.
just trying to do his job.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah,
there's
I
doing
understand.
your
We
job
don't
and
have
then
to
there's
deal
being a
with
hot.
Yeah, no, I understand it could be a new experience, but this could be great training for you going on in the future.
All right.
Just be like, hey, they're on public, man. I can't do nothing. They could record. Freedom of the press. This is their right. Even if you hate it, even if you're like, get the hell out of here. I don't like you record me and my duty or this place over here that I'm working at. But you know what? At the end of the day, this is America, and we are the press, we the people. So that's why we're out here, guys.
All right. So what's your kind of goal? Are you guys trying to
Just to
show
record,
these
is
pictures,
it?
like
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
the outside?
Oh,
or?
I, mean,
I'm
I
getting
can't disclose that information because I haven't published the story yet. But
Yeah, but I'm going to. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, they got
That's for sure.
they got these pictures on, you know, Facebook. You can look it up. You can look it up
Yeah.
on Google Maps.
Exactly. There you go.
So,
Google Maps,
There you go.
exactly.
You're not really
You
causing any
answered that
issues
right
unless
there
obviously,
for
you know,
him.
you
Yeah,
try
we
to
ain't going in. You don't got to worry
Hmm.
about that. And then one more thing to add. So check this out. Let's say my truck's right here, okay? Let's just say it is. It has a dash cam on it. You know, that's one thing too. It would be taking pictures straight in, and that's not illegal, you know what I mean? So just take into fact, hey, we are Americans here. Let's work together. This is their First Amendment right. They're on public property. They're doing absolutely nothing wrong. You know, maybe just keep an eye on it at the most, but understand, dude, they got cameras. They're doing nothing wrong. Just go about your day, do your job. You know, if you act appropriate, you're going to look appropriate type thing on here. So that's it. It's only going to document, you know, I'm not going to make you guys look bad whatsoever.
So where are you guys from?
Look back.
We don't like to answer questions like that. Certain ones we will, but like certain things to try to get our information, I'm just not a huge fan of. So we do like our Fourth Amendment as well. So that's about it. I mean, do you have any more questions, anything? We're just going to be standing around, just recording. Obviously, we're not going to go inside.
We're not really answering a whole lot of questions. What can you tell me?
Well, what do you, I don't know. It depends what, like, shoot them out. I'm not going to answer all of them, but.
You know, say you were in my shoes and the
Yeah.
supervisor sent you here and you
Okay.
wanted to kind of get some information of what's going on,
Yeah.
so we can guarantee you're not going to be, any sort
Yeah.
of threat here.
Okay, that's fine.
What could you tell me?
Okay, so I'll.
How's it going, man? How are you?
Okay. Cool.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, man. How are you?
Good.
Just out practicing my First Amendment.
Okay.
Man,
So
Where are you guys from?
I don't answer personal questions, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, certain ones we won't answer,
Yep.
but you're welcome to ask certain things.
Yeah, you can answer. You can ask these questions. I might answer.
Oh yeah,
them, I
yeah.
might
I'm
not.
just talking to you.
Yeah, no,
I'm
that's
just talking to you.
Yeah.
You guys can. Yeah, I was talking. That's it. Just wondering what's going on.
We're just taking pictures in public. That's literally it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
You guys been deer hunting?
no,
that time of the year?
I've never been
Colin,
hunting
why'd
for
you hide
animals
that? I already got a
people,
picture of it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Colin Smith, everybody.
Colin, well, it's kind of close, but
Yeah, close enough. C. Smith.
yeah.
C. Smith.
C. Smith. S. Swanson.
Christopher.
Let's see.
That's
T.
it. He
Hatfield,
looks
like
like a
Hatfield and
Christopher.
McCoy. And we got.
But yeah, man.
Let's see.
First Amendment rights out here.
We got S. Man in man, and then is that Odekirk? Is that how you say that, Odekirk?
That's how it is. We got to check on you.
You're welcome to ask. We're welcome to answer certain questions. Not everything. Until we commit a crime, but we don't do that.
I don't either.
Yeah, hey, there you
I
go.
don't like paying fines. I don't like giving
Yeah,
bail.
I don't.
Right.
Me neither. Screw that.
You folks check on everybody that walks down this public access, or just folks
Well,
with
just
cameras?
when they kind of walk up here, they hang out and stuff. We just kind of
We hadn't
see what's going on.
hung out.
That's
We
it.
had just walked up.
Yep.
Literally.
You guys, we're doing the same thing. You guys, we're just
Yeah.
seeing what's going on.
That's
it.
yeah. I mean, that's fine. That's understandable.
Right. Yeah. I mean, you guys.
However, there's one thing that I would love if you could help with. Do you have any problem with us being here, doing what we're doing?
As long as you guys aren't violating any, criminal laws or anything like that.
we won't.
Yeah.
Nothing. Good to go, huh?
You guys.
So, do you understand, like under the First Amendment, freedom of press, why we can do it?
been told to do.
Yeah,
Okay,
we're just-
all right,
we're
that's
just
fine.
checking.
That's fine.
Well, yeah.
Just
And
for
then
me
you
to
under-
There's no video supposed to be taken here at all.
Okay, I
That's
understand where you could be trained at, for
Inside
sure, man.
there, though, right? That's
Yeah,
inside.
yeah.
the
We're
property.
being told, period.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
This could be a
Unfortunately,
great
I mean-
lesson for whoever told you.
Yeah, the DHS memo in 2018. Actually, there was a new one that came out in 2021. Says we can. So that's your Department of Homeland Security that says we can do this.
Well, it's okay, but the thing of it is, I came out here and I asked you simple questions. You wouldn't.
No,
answer.
you came out here hostile.
You hadn't seen Hostile yet.
Well,
Is that
I
came
correct,
out to
man?
Hey,
Yeah.
No, you need to curb him. Is that
No,
correct?
You
yes,
curb me. I haven't
you
even got
know,
my heartbeat
Hey,
going yet.
no.
Yeah.
We're done.
Don't escalate,
you-
brother.
Yeah, it's
No, don't.
de-escalation here, not
Stop.
escalating.
Just stop.
man.
I know you guys doing. It's cool. It's whatever.
Okay, see, you're
You guys-
informed,
you guys
know,
doing
but he
whatever.
don't. And just so
I
you know,
got a question though.
you
Why
have
does
no
he just got the
expectation of
phone, though?
privacy in public.
Hey, why does he just have a phone?
None.
He doesn't get like a cool camera.
He has his phone's better than my phone.
Yeah, I got an old Samsung. It's barely.
Well, get an
Barely
S10
kicking.
Plus on Amazon.
Plus?
Dude, that's $200 and it's
Right.
top
Yeah.
tier camera, so I mean.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Choice of
You got-
equipment.
might get an iPhone.
I say I just go with Samsung, that's what I say.
Get your name, sir.
Yeah, man, that's all we're doing here, so
All right.
I wish, that one security would, didn't run away like that, but
No,
it is what
just-
it
So
is.
your jurisdiction
You
comes
can't please everyone.
Public.
We're educated.
I didn't mispronounce that right. It is Odekirk? Is that how it's pronounced?
That's correct.
I'm pretty good, huh? I got a hard last name too. I know how it is.
I'm a Department of the Army civilian police, so we act.
I've never heard of this.
Yeah, I think they used to have a lot of military, Army, police.
But you're no longer enlisted or officer?
No, I'm a civilian. Yep.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
employed by the Army as a civilian.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Interesting. Okay.
It's a pretty cool gig.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't
So
know
you're
we're
still
out here.
government contracted, right?
No, I'm actually Army civilian employee.
okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I knew
So
they
if you
had
guys,
some
if you
around.
guys ever been in the military or anything,
Yeah.
if you go like Fort Leonard Wood or something like that, they got.
They got them out there.
Yeah, they have Army civilian police. They have some
Carson
military.
has them
police.
too. I know they have them down there.
Cool. A lot of people don't know we're out here. We're kind of a
Yeah.
small little
I
installation.
didn't know.
I just found out the property's 19,000 acres.
Pretty big, isn't it?
That's
Yeah,
insane.
19,000 acres. That's
Pretty,
that's pretty expansive.
Pretty big chunk.
Wow. All right, you guys see all these units? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow.
But yeah, we're gonna be out here.
You know
so
why
I
we're
mean,
curious what you're
I don't
doing,
know
right?
what
Yeah, just taking pictures, man. That's it.
I don't think
Just doing what the First Amendment says we can do. Just doing what the
I know
Department
you
of
guys are
Homeland
doing.
Security says we can do.
Just
I just want our rights
That's
to be
it.
stood up for and protected, not
Just,
trampled whatsoever.
yep.
I want
I
zero
get it.
feelings to enforce.
just do
over our
something for
rights.
me though. Just for one, of course, don't we do anything criminal?
Absolutely.
Sounds like you guys.
We're
No, we have no ill
man.
will. We ain't gonna trespass, nothing like that. We're just gonna take some pictures and do our thing.
You gotta
and-
understand why we had to come check out who you are.
Oh, yeah.
what
Sure,
you're
yeah,
doing.
I can understand. The way you guys came up, yeah, awesome
that's
job.
fine.
Cool, cool.
Yeah, that's
but the way
fine.
he
You
came
guys are
up,
welcome to
no,
ask
dude,
questions. You
no.
don't have to answer questions.
No.
But no, that's fine. I can understand why you guys would be like, "What are they doing?"
I just want the traffic flowing in out here.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
We're
We
not,
wouldn't-
we're
yeah.
not
Please
gonna
don't
obstruct
disrupt the
anything.
traffic
We
or
won't.
anything like that.
Yep.
I can't really speak on behalf of.
I've made it into my
Middletown,
40s so
but
far
please-
without getting hit. We'll see. No, we won't.
You literally have nothing to worry about us
Yeah.
unless if one of them's really bad and like doing bad things, and we might catch it on camera. But if you're doing the right thing, nothing to worry about. You're only going to look good if you act good.
Yeah,
type
yeah.
thing, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
I get it. I get it. I
You
just.
only look bad if you act bad.
I get it. Yep.
Yeah, that's about it, man.
All right. Cool.
So, I mean, we'll continue. I don't know if you have anything else to say, or if you want to huddle and be like, dude, they're good to go. Just let them fuck.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we might hang out here. Just
I
like
mean,
you guys
if
are.
you want
We're
to,
gonna-
you
we're
can.
gonna walk around,
I mean,
too,
yeah,
so-
we're gonna be walking. So
I mean, if you guys want to tag along,
that's up to
it
you.
could be a long walk.
Well, it's good for you though.
Yeah.
It is. You're right. You're right.
Yep.
Alrighty.
We do a lot of it, that's for sure.
Good deal.
All right,
Thank
guys,
you for
we
watching
appreciate it.
today's
We're-
video on the Mixer Right channel. Two seemingly simple incidents in two very different locations, a quiet residential yard in the southern U.S. and a public sidewalk outside a massive 19,000 AK military facility in Iowa, have revealed a troubling reality. Citizens' rights are still being challenged by those meant to uphold the law. In the first case, a homeowner who had committed no violation was pressured to provide personal information about his pets and faced encroachment on his private property. In the second, a group of citizens standing peacefully with cameras on a public sidewalk were confronted and told to leave despite staying within legal boundaries and exercising their First Amendment right to freedom of the press. Both stories lead to one powerful truth. Your rights can be taken from you if you don't understand them or aren't willing to defend them. Always remember three key principles: know the law, record everything, and stay calm. There is nothing wrong with asserting your rights as long as you do so legally and respectfully. If you found this video valuable, please share it. Every share is a reminder that justice doesn't enforce itself, it must be claimed. See you in the next episode, where Mr. Right continues to draw the line between authority and the law.